Hey, Michael, thank you very much and welcome. You take a look at downtown Williamsport, Pennsylvania. So we got a game going on at Volunteer. And this is a city, of course, steeped rich in tradition when it comes to Little League World Series. It's where it all began. And no matter what street you walk down, you can feel Little League baseball in the air. You can see it on the street corners. And then when you come up to the facility, it is just all over the place, written all over the kids' faces in the color of the uniforms. We get set for an elimination game here. We'll keep you up to date on what's going on the international side. The Great Lakes in the Southwest. It is an elimination day, which means you cannot drop the ball. Hang on.
When I grow up, I want to be like me. Can't tell me nothing about who to be. When I grow up.
Boerne. Boerne is right back in it. And the Great Lakes stays alive. Nolan delivers a double, and we got action. That's strike three.
Just putting on a show.
It's over the wall. It is a Cam Lee home run.
When I grow up.
Well, the big leaguers, thanks to them being here, have now departed for their major league games. So it's all on the Little League and the kids. We welcome you to our coverage of this Little League World Series presented by T-Mobile. The stage is set. It is Monday. We'll crown a United States champion on Saturday, as well as an international champion. And then Sunday, for the entire ball of wax, the 2026 champion will be crowned. We are getting down to it. This is an elimination bracket here, so you cannot afford to lose another game. Ohio, Texas, New Jersey waits there. That means Mason Rincon, 7 o'clock Eastern time. We'll get a chance to see Kinley Rasmus and company from Phoenix City, Alabama. They get the home state Pennsylvania tonight at 7 with Washington 2-1 waiting there. We got Jess Sims down on the field and high here above Lamade Stadium. Welcome everybody to our booth. I'm Carl Ravitch, Eduardo Perez, Chris Burke. You can see which one of these guys up here is a little bit bigger. You can also see down on the field which one of the kids is a little bit bigger. Let's start with Josiah Infante.
Yeah, they call him the big boy because he's different than the other children. And Josiah Infante, it was a little rough early, but he found his rhythm, he found his command. He ended up throwing 3 scoreless innings, just 1 hit, 4 Ks, and by the end of it, Rap, he was pulling the ripcord with the lawnmower there. He was striking dudes out. He was having a whole bunch of fun. He also hits cleanup, by the way, and you can take a look at it here. We're going to measure the rest of the crew, and I'll kill the suspense. None of them are 6'1", 185.
No, like the big fella. There he is, and yeah, he will not be pitching today, but he's the tallest player in the field. I mean, he's pretty close to where you are.
Yeah, he is. Where's the scale? That's what I want to know. But I'll say this, though. If you think he's gone fishing, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Right now, it's Maricoon. He's going to be the 3-hole hitter, but most importantly, he is going to be on the bump. And when he is on the mound, he throws strikes. He's already been on the bump during this Little League World Series, and they expect to have him again throw strikes. And for more on him, just take it away.
Well, Eddie, just a minute ago, you saw Merritt catching 125-pound Anders Paulson. But believe it or not, that is not the biggest fish he's ever caught. Last summer, he and some friends dropped a large hook under an oil rig, very Texas of them, and caught a 270-pound Warsaw grouper. Now, Merritt told me they had plenty to eat at a local restaurant and gave a lot away. But what he wouldn't give away was the special bait that they used. I was like, come on, I live in New York City. I won't steal it. But enough about catching. That's Chandler Stromek's job today. Merritt is going to be on the mound.
How do you reel in at 200? How do you get that
Carefully.
My goodness.
He's bigger than Dugout.
It's a hoedown. It's a showdown. It's Ohio and Texas. It's a must-win game to stay alive. We look forward to the first pitch. Hope you'll stay with us for that when we come back.
If you got a night to feel alive, then baby stay.
to the Little League Classic.
The Braves and the Brewers enter the building. And a girl, Carson Myers, an RBI single. Look at the air.
First thing we said, we got to go on the hill, so we're excited to be able to do this.
Baseball, as you know, it teaches you a lot of lessons in life. And so watching them play, man, is amazing.
Good time.
That's only the second run that South Korea has given up in their last 9 games.
That ball is mashed by Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson just lighting it up.
Performance of a lifetime.
Yeah, 22 had himself a day, man, in front of everybody. He was just mowing people down, mashing baseballs. And now we flip the page. Elimination Day, Hamilton, Ohio, and Boerne, Texas. So the pressure's on here. You got to win the game. How does the team that's going to be hitting first do that? Let's meet the kids and find out.
My name is Walker Osborne, and my favorite animal is a parrot.
My name is Preston Williams, and my favorite athlete is Jamar Chase.
My name is Leo Feltner, and my favorite hobby is fishing.
My name is Zach Hilton, and my favorite dessert is Oreo dirt cake.
My name is Xander Kincaid, and my favorite artist is Drake.
My name is Hudson Von der Eide, and my favorite food is cheeseburgers.
My name is Ben Treadway, and my favorite hobby is collecting baseball cards.
My name is Bobby Frazier, and my favorite artist is John Party.
My name is Finn Dykes, and my favorite actor is Chris Pratt.
My name is Kaden Trent, and my favorite school subject is science.
My name is Jack McAdams, and my favorite player is Shohei Ohtani.
My name is Josiah Infante, and my favorite actor is Tom Holland.
The Ohio, that's your guy. I mean, you've covered this team. It feels like you're on the Hamilton, Ohio beat, Berkey.
I feel like I've been on it for 12 years because I see them every year in Whitestown at the Central Region, and they've kind of owned the Great Lakes, and they represent them once again. Boone Treadway, the kid at the top, is their best all-around player, but we hit it in the open. Josiah Infante in the 4-hole there, he can hit it as hard as anybody in this entire event.
Let's talk about Maricoud again. Beyond his fishing abilities, he can pitch as well.
He can throw strikes. And in this type of setting, you have to be able to pound the strike zone. And then once you get ahead, then you can go after the chase stuff. But the fastball has to play. If not, it could be a very long day for the Southwest.
All right, this is the last one here. One of these teams will see this entire great run during the summer come to an end today. So the intensity is ranched up a little bit. And Boone Treadway will be up first. 0 for 2, but he does have 4 walks. He's got a good eye, and he watches ball 1 sail by. Love about Boone, by the way, you know, this guy's, his idol as far as athletes is a high school kid from his own town. I love that. Like that's where we aspire to now.
Well, and his pops is the high school baseball coach, so he probably spends a lot of time around those boys.
Kid's name is Derek Ogden, favorite baseball player.
Ravi, you mentioned the 4 walks. As a team, they have 16 walks in 2 games, so it's a very patient lineup from Hamilton West Side.
Yeah, they force you in the zone. And it's going to put pressure on, and if you think that Merritt on the Mound does not know that, you're mistaken. They do. And sometimes that pressure could work against them.
So it's a 3-1 pitch. That will cut across the plate to go 3-2. And the competitive nature of Boone Treadway, who's got a brother Brooks. My team better than your team. Sends one to right, and in and out of the glove effort by our right fielder, Anders Paulson. Nearly started the game off with a web gem, but will put Treadway on first.
That was a great beat. Great jump in right field. And not being able to handle it, but at least you're throwing strikes. You're making them earn getting on first base.
Heck of a try out there by Anders Paulson. Take one more look at it.
Maybe overdove it a little bit. Ball kind of hit him in the palm. You love seeing him leave his feet to try to finish that play off, but that's what's so difficult about it. It changes your eye level a little bit. Sometimes you're not quite accurate with the glove. See how it hits him right there in the palm.
Bunted up back this way, and that's out of play. For our 2-hole hitter, Bryson Williams, he'll be in center field today, and if things don't go exactly as planned for Bob Frazier on the mound for Ohio, then there's a good chance we're going to see BW here. Bryson Williams on the bump. Good spoil on a pitch down near the knees.
Bryson, one of the first timers here for this Ohio team. They got a couple kids, him and Infante and Kincaid, that are big contributors that decided to give Little League Baseball a try. I'd say it worked out all right for everybody involved.
Okay.
And a little one to second base. That's going to get caught. Good read by Treadway to get back to first base. But a pop out from Williams to the second baseman, Walker Yost, with one out.
How about Maricoda continues to just pound the outside corner, making them hit the ball the other way. Two made contacts, both to the opposite side of the field.
Strike one of the three-hitter who wears three, Leo Feltner, and he'll also play third base. Really good player, just an 11-year-old. Second base, this is going to be Yost, who flips, fired to first. Wow. A big arm there, but he threw it away, did Yarborough.
Good throw, I think could have had him. Nice turn at second. And how about the heads-up play of Murray Coon, just letting that one go? Gonna go after it? Nope. Feeds a little bit away, and then he tried to rush it.
Yeah, everybody's got to be careful over there. You had your first base coach, you had your manager peeking his head out over there. But here he is, Big Joe. Josiah Infante, the first baseman. He'll hit with two down. Down and quickly going off is Leo Feltner. The throw down, not in time. He's in scoring position for Infante.
Last time we saw Big Joe up to bat, he hit a ball that felt like it was about 110 back up the middle. And we don't get exit velos here, Eddie, but I would have loved to seen where that would have registered on the exit velocity chart here in Williamsport, because this young man can't compress it.
That's the pitch, though, isn't it? So these big right-handers, you saw it yesterday quite a bit. You see it through the tournament. Anything that slides away from them, especially down, hard to hit. Saw it for years with Aaron Judge at the major league level. But don't leave one over the middle. He hits a rocket to center. Greco comes up firing. It's cut off. They got to play the throw. And the catcher, Chandler Schrammick, was out in front of home plate. If he was standing at home plate, might have had a chance to get him.
No, I agree completely. And this is one of those where you don't have anything to lose. You're trying to cut off the run above anything else. If he advances to second, so what? But I'm with you, Ravi. It felt like Schrammick was not in a position to make this tag. Another ball scorched up the middle, Eddie.
Yeah, and watch the relay right here. And you'll see it when we go back to it, most likely on the foul ball. But when he caught the ball around the mound area, he wasn't squared up to home plate. And I think that's where Schrammick then decided to go up on it. Little surprised that he threw it to him at home plate. Sort of want to be squared in line with the throw and get the footwork moving.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ooh, a hanger there that Xavier Kincaid just swung through.
Yeah, you definitely want to get inside the baseball so that your shoulders are in line with wherever you're trying to deliver the ball to next quickly.
2-2, a little high. 1-0 in favor of Ohio on the RBI for the man Berkey touched on and talked about at the top, Infante.
Eddie, I'll take it, Ed.
I'm just going to wear it.
Yeah, you just stay here.
I'm going to wear it.
So did you see?
Yeah, I did. Oh. Unfortunately, I did.
Sorry to sore subject.
I'm going to go to my corner.
Paul, strike 3, down and away, and Quote gets the call. But not before. Look at Bernie showing out with the tarps off already. Early Bernie. They're going to need to get some offense. I think there may have been a message on the backs. They started to turn around. We'll see if there is one when we come back. We'll meet the kids and see Bernie at the bat when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to this Little League Baseball World Series. It's presented by T-Mobile. The Little League World Series hits different with T-Mobile. Shout out to our entire crew. Long day yesterday. Started very early. Game started. First one's at 9 a.m. and many of us wrapped up after the Major League Little League Classic. An outstanding game. Braves win on a wild double play. All the kids there were treated, including the kids from Boerne. Let's meet them.
My name is Lawson Belden, and my favorite food is pasta bolognese.
My name is Lyle Fisher, and my favorite player is Aaron Judge.
My name is Carson Patrick, and my favorite artist is Forrest Frank.
My name is Chandler Shramick, and my favorite actor is Chris Pratt.
My name is Walker Yost. My favorite baseball player is Braden Montgomery.
My name is Keith Greco. My favorite team is the Houston Astros.
My name is Anders Paulson, and my favorite player is Jose Altuve.
My name is Casey Yarbrough, and my favorite dessert is molten lava cake.
My name is Boone Blaylock, and my favorite player is Aroldis Chapman.
My name is Merritt Cood, and my favorite team is the Texas Longhorns.
My name is Casey Martinez, and my favorite food is my dad's brisket.
My name is Preston Baird, and my favorite actor is Jim Carrey.
Old school a little bit there with Jim Carrey. We've had some Adam Sandler references as well before. The Boerne, Texas batting order out of the Southwest region with Grohe Yost as the manager, Rusty Belden and Joshua Cood as the coaches. Another full team of 12. Everybody will hit in the continuous batting order. In case Yarbrough will lead things off against the wise one, Bob Frazier.
Yeah, old Bobby Frazier, left-hander that can spin the breaking ball now, and one of the valuable pieces of this club on the way to making it to Williamsport. Pitched some big innings for him there in Whitestown, and this is the second straight time that the Southwest team has had to face a left-hander. Didn't go as well as they would have hoped last time against Washington.
Yeah, only 2 extra base hits last time, 2 doubles for the team from Southwest.
Washington's lefties, though, are all about 6'7", so that's a little bit different.
Fair.
They got 3 of them who are all really, really tall, and they get a chance because they have 3 of them to keep using them. Yarbrough fouled that first one off from Frazier.
Here we go. Hi.
Case is 5'5", favorite team, the Padres. That pitch would not have been a strike to an 8'5" guy. It sailed high over the plate. Case will tell you proudly all his skills come from his mom. And she's the one who also goes out and gets him Raising Cane's chicken. So she checks both of those boxes. And hits it hard on the ground, short, fielded cleanly. Treadway, pretty play as he went backhand, got up and threw it. And that is just a dynamite play by the shortstop, Boone Treadway.
I'm impressed with all the backhand plays that we've seen here at the Little League World Series, and this is one.
Yeah, just watch him get his nose down there behind the baseball, right? Drops to a knee, make sure that ball doesn't get below him. And then the easy arm strength, Eddie, that's just kind of a flip across the diamond. You know your pitcher's fired up to retire the leadoff guy, but Boone Treadway, we talked about it, a very talented young player.
For sure. Here's Walker Yost, good pitch to hit, and he fouls it off. Start to get into your second, third pitchers. The most important thing they can do is throw strikes and then rely on their defense.
Especially the pull side, Carl.
Yeah, and it generally means your better athletes, who are your 1 or 2 pitchers, are in the field doing what they do as well as anybody, which is catch the baseball. 12-year-old 5'3" Walker Yost got one to hit. That one is up the middle. It's going to get through. Couple of hard hit balls, and that's a way to celebrate Dad, who's the manager's birthday, isn't it?
Best birthday present ever is being here with you. You know that? I'm really proud of you. I love you. Love you.
Okay, Dad, happy birthday. I mean, did we get one of those in there?
I think he gave it with the bat.
Okay, there you go. Waiting, I have my gift for you in a few minutes.
Left on left, base hit up the middle.
Good present.
Yeah, I'd much rather a knock without a happy birthday in return than a real sweet happy birthday and a 3-pitch strikeout.
By the way, of course you would.
I'll take that trade.
Of course you would.
How about Dad? Not in the dugout, not now.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe an elbow to the ribs.
Dad, my buddies are watching.
No kidding.
Merritt Cood, the pitcher, had a good top half of the first. Just gave up the 1. And he is behind 0-2. Good strike thrower so far, Bob Frazier. But you can see we want this thing away. Leaked out over the plate. Slow roller to third. Feltner to second. That's it.
That's smart. How many times have we seen the second baseman, even when they don't have a play, try to throw it and throw it away, and now the runner's in scoring position. He sees where the runner is. Merritt easily was going to get the first base. Just get the force out. Get one.
Here is Case Greco. Big swing there for the cleanup hitter, the center fielder. Shauna Michelle, his folks, they're here to see it. 5'6", 122. And an 80% strike thrower right now. 10 pitches, 8 strikes. Missed there to the backstop. All right, fellas, let's go back to that play at the plate, because this is the guy that started it all in center.
All right, take a look. Look where Chandler Tramick is at home plate. This is a cutoff right here. He's already out in front before the throw is even made. Now you tell me at home, if he would have been at home, would there have been a play? The answer, most likely yes.
Yes, no question. And I think when Cood turned around and saw where he was, he just threw it to where he was standing, right? If he'd have been standing on the front edge of home plate, he'd have thrown him a strike right there. And I think the odds are pretty high. They would have retired the runner there at home, and this game would look a lot different right now.
I agree. 2-1. 2-2. I don't think Tramick expected a throw. I think he had thought the play was over at the plate anyway.
But how about Paulson in center field? The way he got that ball back into the infield in a hurry. Threw a little sidearm action just to get it in.
Two, 2 down. And the 14th pitch coming from Frazier.
Sorry, I said Paulson. It's Greco in center.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good relay. And I honestly like the pitcher being the cutoff man in Little League Baseball, because he's already there, number one. And there's not a ton of foul territory for the pitcher to go back up the base. And typically your pitcher is one of your best athletes.
A walk issued to Greco. Ernie's got an answer here if they can get Kmart to deliver. Jason Martinez will be next up. Speed out there in the pitcher, Merritt Cood at second base. And for Boerne Little League, they are making their second Little League appearance after reaching the U.S. title game a couple of years ago, 2024. That's high. They lost to the eventual champ Florida from Lake Mary before losing to Venezuela then in the third place game. It's the 5th Little League to win multiple Southwest region championships. Very chilly day today here, relatively speaking, for a August afternoon. Overcast and low 70s. Another one sails high.
Hey, 2-0, guys.
It's a good day to hit.
Yeah, I always like a little tailwind. It kind of helping, I think, right to left.
I like
a little bit of a helper
as well.
Overcast eliminates the shadows and the shine.
All right, relax, deep breath. Still get the sign from me. Don't give it to him, all right? He's usually touching his belt. I saw when he was doing the curveball. Yeah, I watched him. All right, we got him. It's okay. What?
I want to watch the throw through.
Okay, watch the next pitch. Right now it's 2-0. Bob, give me a strike. Keep it inside. Don't keep the shoulder in. Don't fly. Come on.
How about that?
A lot of info right there. Keep an eye on the dude at second base and Code. Are we maybe picking some signs up?
I'm going to be looking at the belt now.
Yep, I knew where you were headed, Eddie.
Oh, yes. You keep an eye on the pitch.
Okay.
And the foul balls, please.
What should I be doing?
Just call the game, Carl.
What do we got?
2-1.
Did we tip?
We didn't tip.
Okay.
2-1.
So the tug on the pants was nothing.
The paranoia levels here are real. There's rarely a runner at second where somebody isn't wondering if there's signs being relayed.
2-1. This one lifted high, shallow left field. Shortstop has called it. Good play, Boone Treadway. He made a couple that inning. Yes, Boone, way to go. It is 1-0 Ohio. We are through 1 inning of play.
Over on ESPN, an elimination game with Canada and Panama. Canada hitless when Connor Matsuda lays down a 2-strike bunt. Edwards Diaz drops the throw at home. Jacob Massel, the ghost runner, scores. Ravi, it's 2-0. Canada on ESPN.
Good to have you here, Kevin Connors. Boy, that was a good play by the pitcher, and the catcher couldn't hold it. And just like that, 2-0 elimination day here. Panama's a good team.
Very good team.
Eddie, you spent some time over there on the international side. The international bracket has seen some of the teams you wouldn't expect to be eliminated. And South Korea and Mexico, one of them are going to be done early as well on Tuesday, depending on how it plays out. Japan coming out of the elimination bracket.
Panama lost the game 6-3 against Nicaragua. They allowed 1 hit, 6 runs.
Ugh.
The defense betrayed them, and it was late in the game as well.
Something tells me their coaches didn't sleep great that night. Canada played somebody tough their first game. Didn't they play
and played well.
South Korea?
Yeah, played well in it. 1-1 here, and that's a little bit high as Couds back there on the mound for Boerne, Texas. It's Bob Frazier, who is the pitcher. It'll be Frazier, then Jack McAdams, Walker Osborne. Pull that one to go 3-1. Josiah Infante has the RBI, and that is how Ohio has a 1-0 lead. Hit a single back up the middle. Took something off of it and landed it, and that was a smooth 71-mile-an-hour fastball.
Minimal effort, and that ball is arriving at home plate.
Very loose, right? The limbs here can move on a 3-2. Fires it, he gets in the chase. Set up by the previous pitch.
And the hardest thing to do when you're young is to be able to repeat your delivery. And because he short arms and he brings it straight over the top, he's able to do so. When he misses up. He doesn't not miss east-west. Just stays tall throughout the entire delivery.
I love that first look when you can really see Merrick Couds kind of watching the ball, kind of wishing almost like, I hope this kid swings at it because I'm not sure it's a strike. Did you read that? Did you see that? It's a great look.
Yeah, no, you're talking about the facial expressions for sure. Yeah.
McAdams having a good Little League World Series, 2 for 5. Almost, Eddie. Just let it marinate until it gets to you.
I am not sticking my hand in the way. It's all yours.
Yeah.
This is all a deke.
That's
Every
why
time I go like this, it's just. See how I'm hiding in the corner right now?
Ahead 0-2. The last strikeout pitch was up and away. That one is on the ground off the knee. We'll have a throw to first and a little bit high, but that backstop is so close, not a problem. Went off of Carson Patrick. Yarbrough picked it up. That's going to be an infield hit for McAdams.
How about Patrick at third? These are the ones. That's what they call it, the hot corner. Come in, he stayed right there. What's that left foot? Oh, hits him right on the knee. That one will leave a mark.
I just love Yarborough, who had really no chance whatsoever, but it's going to look good either way.
Make a play.
Let's try. He could fall on the way to first. Who knows?
You never know if Coach Corbin's around.
Well, he's athletic enough, too. There's some plays he can make that a lot of 12-year-olds can't. I think one of the good teaching points there for Patrick is when you're playing third and you're playing even or in front of the base, you can knock the ball down and still pick it up and throw somebody out. Different than the middle infield where you feel like you have to catch it clean to throw somebody out. Sometimes second base you can get away with it. But, again, easy for me to say that ball's not flying at my face, but you'd love to see him maybe body that one up.
2-2. And, again, a reminder for everybody, this field is 2/3 the conventional field of a major leaguer. So, yeah, to Berkey's point, shortstop, you got to field it cleanly and throw. It's just 60 feet between home and first. And many of these kids can get down there in a hurry.
The difference between playing certain positions is a big part of how you choose to play each ball.
3-2. This one towards the screen. It's going to get off of it. So staying alive is our guy Walker Osborne.
I'll tell you this, when I played third, I played scared at third base. And one of the big reasons, when they hit it hard over there, the ball just sounded different coming in. And I was not used to that sound.
You buying that, Berkey?
It was just a different sound. A hot shot at third, I was like, whoa, what was that?
Different than from first?
100% different than first. Everything was coming in towards your right, and at first base, everything goes towards your left.
That's I'm telling you, of somebody who's not really buying the meal.
Different.
Well, I just say it's different for me just because I played most of my life on the left side of the infield. So when I went to the right side of the infield, specifically, I didn't play much at first, but I actually did play a little bit. It caught me off guard because the right-hander backside rocket was just, that one would always catch me off guard. I wasn't prepared for it.
Signal to walk with one out. The Finster, Finn Dykes now at the plate.
Finn Dykes having himself a nice event so far. Already a couple knocks, was 4 for 10 in the regional as well. So even though he's down here in the 9-hole, he's a consistent bat for this Ohio club.
A little bit high to the backstop. To third base goes McAdams. Osborne to second. And we got a chance now for Ohio to add to a 1-0 lead.
Let's see how they play the infield now. Do they stay back or do they come in with runners at second, third, down 1 and 1 out?
Our guy Finn Dykes idolizes Kyle Schwarber, who, of course, everyone remembers the Reds sort of flirting with Schwarber in the offseason, getting him back to his home state. That didn't happen, but as Finn says, I want to meet him because he grew up close to where I live, and he's an awesome player, and also, as we all know, an awesome guy. 3-2.
Something tells me there's a lot of left-handed hitters around the country that
want to emulate.
Have Kyle Schwarber circled as their favorite player.
Swing and a miss. Really good job by Cood, who needed to land that, and he does.
Kyle Schwarber, pretty good day yesterday.
Those are hot.
Yeah, they are.
6 runs in the 9th with 2 outs to win the game.
How about that one? Little run.
He tried to go down and get it. Actually got the barrel below the baseball there.
All right, here's Zach Hilton. Berkey, by the way, 9 games at first base you played. 9 games. How many errors?
Well, I hope none.
Okay, it's a hope, but that's not a plan. So
tell me if I'm right or not.
So you're saying you didn't make any?
I don't think so.
And the card says 71 errorless chances.
There we go. Boy, Berkey.
I did have to remind myself when I was the cut. That was hard.
Get there.
Right? Slow down the process. We don't need to throw so many pitches so quickly. Take a deep breath. Make sure you gather before you go. I feel like you're leaning, trying to get ahead of yourself, right? Gather and go, pound the zone. You got this, big dog. Hey, we got a lot of confidence in you. We got a lot of confidence in you. Let's go.
Now, if you're a 12-year-old and you're standing around that, and that's the last thing the coach says, do you then think like it's your responsibility to say, you got this, come on, buddy, you got it, like to help with the confidence?
I think you're reading his body language. You're reading what you're seeing from your interaction with him. Does he need me to refocus him, or does he need me to encourage him?
Gets the call up, and look at Zach Hilton, like look down to his third base coach, like, what? 2-1 second base, can't get it underneath the glove of Yost. Paulson up with it. 1 run is in. Here's the second save with a nifty Trey Turner-like slide from Walker Osborne. It's 3-0 Ohio.
That's a pretty good piece of hitting right there. Just go the other way with it. Let it get deep. Now you hit it to right field, and with 2 outs, you're sending him home, forcing them to make a good throw. Ohio getting on the board early and often.
Good piece for Zach Hilton, the 10-hole hitter. He delivers 2 runs, and Ohio's got a 3-0 lead.
So Zach Hilton, the son of Chris Hilton, who played here for Tim Nichtine in 1991, fellas, he was 0 for 8 in the regional. He had not had a hit yet here in Williamsport. And his first knock in the last couple weeks, a 2-out, 2 RBI single. That's a big moment for the Hilton family. There's Pops. Yeah, we're all smiles right now, Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Berkey, you can carry the story
How
right
about
on.
that, man? 1990, where they're standing next to each other, which works out nicely. Tim Nichtine has, now the hair was brown and now it's white, but other than that, it doesn't feel like ever ages.
Shout out to Carmela, mom, who's 93. That ball's on the corner, strike 3, and coach didn't like the body language necessarily there from Caden Trent. And you could hear him say, you know, spread out, get ready. Great Lakes, last 4 innings. Great Lakes has a dozen runs. They lead this one 3-0, and we'll be back to Williamsport after this. Welcome back to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series presented by T-Mobile. As you guys look at the landscape, we were discussing just how long it would take to climb that green hill right there. Eduardo says 3 hours. We think a little less. Take a look at the road to Williamsport presented by Uncrustables. And the road has 2 girls here. Both have been very productive. Meyer with a big hit and an RBI yesterday. Rasmus is the first Little League World Series girl with an extra base hit. She also had another hit in the game, so she had 2 in the game. The record in a single Little League World Series by a girl, 4. A couple of girls did that. And Kinley Rasmus will be back very shortly. Cooper Tisson, Anthony Johnson Jr., outstanding. This is a joke. They combined for 32 strikeouts. Like, they have struck out everybody they've seen. Tisson started his game. Johnson came in, finished it, no-hitter. And then Johnson yesterday was amazing. Struck out, what, 15 in that game?
And they both homered in their starts.
And they both homered.
Two power lefties.
Swing and a miss from Bob as he throws to Carson Patrick. And with more on Carson and the Patrick family, here's Jess.
Yeah, Ravi, as we know, it's always bigger than baseball, right? And Carson Patrick's dad, Jared, is the pastor at the Bridge Fellowship Church back home in Boerne. And last week they had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because after practice, both Texas and Alabama had a service behind home plate led by Pastor Patrick. And I caught up with Carson before the game, and he said, my dad just talked about how we're all family regardless of our team, and just to leave it all out there on the field. So a special moment for sure.
Really good. Jared and Meredith are the mom and dad there.
I think one of the neatest parts about this event is fellowshipping with other teams and coming together with kids that wear different uniforms, kids that are on different sides of the ocean. I think all that is really, really special.
1-2, but that one gets away, and Carson Patrick had a great read on it. He's going to end up at first base, and maybe that's the break that Boerne needs to get things going a little bit offensively. Down 3-0 here.
Take advantage of it, especially with the leadoff hitter. Leading off an inning to be able to get on base. Now you can do a lot of things with the bottom of the order. You can bunt them over, even if you're down 3. Force the defense to make plays.
There's the catcher now, Chandler Shremick. Outfield very shallow and shaded way over towards center from left field. Plenty of room down the line in left field if he can get one up in the air and over the head of the third baseman, Leo Feltner.
Yeah, and to me, as a right-handed hitter, you got an opportunity with how shallow Kincaid is and how far off the line he is. You catch a breaking ball out in front, Eddie, and hook it down in the corner. That could be an RBI triple.
Well, he got one elevated, but it's to right. Watch out, second baseman didn't look until very late. It's caught out there by Vonderheide, who throws it to his first baseman, but just the one out in the outfield. Little League is the most trusted youth sports organization in the world, keeping baseball and softball accessible for all kids. But its real power comes from you. Please help us rally for Little League by texting RALLY to 345-345 today. Standard messaging rates will apply. And a big part, as you guys talked about, is the culture within the clubhouses, but pin trading outside. Word is that our guy Todd Frazier was up late with the pin traders holding court.
He's kind of the Pied Piper of the pin trading industry around here, is he not?
He is. I thought you were going to go like de facto mayor.
That works too.
The art of negotiations.
Does he have that?
Well, you have to with pin trading here. I heard some of the kids are ruthless.
Well, I did take my 11-year-old. My wife and I took our 11-year-old and 8-year-old over there, and Lucas, who's a little bit of a warrior by nature, was very concerned about getting taken advantage of.
Sure,
and I was
smart.
like, well, son, here's the deal. Like,
by Todd?
No. No. But, you know, a pin is the value is only what you assign to it, right? So, like, don't worry about it. If you like a pin, trade something for it. But it is interesting how people come up and start looking at your deal and going, what do you want for that?
Yeah.
One man's pin treasure is another man's pin trash.
That's it.
The read and down to second base, a very late throw.
And a really good secondary to be able to get the read and never give up on it. A little doubt at the beginning, but while he was debating, do I go or not, he kept shuffling his feet. Been amazed how well coached these kids have been on both sides.
Going to have to be the bottom of the order to get it done here against Bob Frazier. What about Bob?
Oh, it's down.
Kevin Connors have an update on that game at Volunteer.
Indeed, Ravi. 6 scoreless innings. They move to the 7th inning. Canada a 3-2 lead on Panama. Dominic Arauz, the tying run, but he pops out to third, and Canada survives. They're moving on with a 3-2 win.
Panama looked like a really strong team when it started, but give it up for the kids from Vancouver, British Columbia. And now they will try to take down a power that is South Korea at 5 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday. That's another big win. Canada and Australia, but Canada in particular continues to show growth at the Little League level. They really do.
Yeah, well said. They ended up losing that first game to South Korea 7-0, but that was a much closer game than the final score would indicate. And then to beat a Panama club that I think had one of the hardest throwers in this whole deal, didn't they?
80 miles per hour.
Yeah.
80 mile per hour, that's equivalent of 105.2 miles per hour on the MLB side. And you look at Czechia as another team that's improved vastly. A team that struggled to get hits the entire time and were getting 10-run ruled. They ended up losing the game 5-0, and they stayed in it.
Did they nickname the kid from Panama Miz? Like, do they call him?
He's living in that world.
Yeah,
he's living there. Broad shoulders, too.
Paulson 1-2, swing and a miss, and he's gone. And Frage out there on the mound, barking to himself after he picks up another punch out.
And just one last thing to just finish off on Panama as well as we look at the strikeout here. South Korea wanted Canada to win this ball game because if not, they did have to face that velo from Panama, and it's hard to score against the big arm that Panama had.
Which means no more 80-mile-an-hour fastballs in this tournament unless somebody's been keeping one in their back pocket. Left fielder Belden high for ball 1.
Well, 80 is gone, but Giandri Ryan from Curacao was up to 76 yesterday. So that's right around 98 or 100 miles an hour major league equivalent in his own right.
Who was the hardest thrower for you when you were about 10, 11, 12? Do you remember the name?
Yes. So I actually played we won the state when I was 11 and went to there was only 4 regions back then. We went to the Southeast region. Texas was in the Southeast region, which just tells you how different this whole event was back in the day. But we faced a kid named Brian Gordon, who was that kid.
Yep.
He had 2 home runs.
Yep.
He was Cooper Tisson. He had 2 home runs, beat us 3-2, but he was throwing 75, 78 miles an hour from 46 feet. And I was fortunate enough to, I'm still not sure how I hit a home run, but I hit a home run in the game. We wrote his name on that ball.
On the ball, sure. Back up the middle, but it's a slow one. Field flip, good play. Not an easy one for Walker Osborne. We'll continue that story about the kid throwing 78 that Berkey humbly dropped. I mean, I don't know how, but I hit one out.
Really
I hit a homer, and that's what you did to the ball. You waved goodbye. Bye-bye, ball. Can you get that? Let's get it signed. Producer Joe McCoy has described this as the menu for today. So we have these teams that are going to be on the field later this afternoon. Alabama, Pennsylvania should be interesting because Rasmus is going to be on the mound. But to start, not Kinley, cousin Riker will be on the mound. Czechia and Japan, and then those two teams at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Monday here in South Williamsport. Game scheduled Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, off day Friday, championship Saturday, and title town Sunday. Notes is also killing it today. Mike Notaro up here. Lyle Fisher's in left field, and Preston Baird has been put at third base. Bullpen door closed. We're ready for action down here at Lomity, and the first pitch is a ball from Merritt Cood. That was Walker Osborne who went out to loosen up for Walker Osborne fans in Hamilton. There's a good chance your guy's going to pitch today. Two balls and a strike.
Oh,
3-1 to Vonderheide, who, if you had to just a spelling bee with last names, no chance you're getting Vonderheide. There's just a lot of vowels in there. There's an E and an I and a D and an E late, and then you get drilled on the elbow, and that's a mistake for Merritt Cood for the last hitter in the order as he goes to first. Boone Treadway coming up. We check in with the Foot Locker family interview. What do you got, Jess?
Ravi, I got the amazing Brian Treadway, father, proud father of Boone. Brian, can you even put into words what it's like to watch your son out there?
It's just brings so much joy to my life to be able to watch my son compete on a stage like this.
Well, you're also having the summer not even you could probably have dreamt of, right? You are the head coach of Baden High School for 15 years, and you just won the state championship back in mid-June with your older son, Brooks, at the mound. I mean, tell me what that was like.
I mean, it was a dream come true. That I kind of asked myself, like, am I dreaming this whole summer? Yeah, 9 weeks ago we won a state title, which, you know, we've been really close over the years, and to finally get it done and to be able to do it with my son on the team was just an absolute dream come true.
Well, the last time Baden got a state championship was 30 years ago. Do you know who was on the mound then?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Had a great team, but I was on the mound. We've had a good program at Baden for a long time, so it's fun to keep that thing going.
Now, what kind of advice do you give Boone when he's out there as a 12-year-old?
Man, I tell him just to compete and have fun. We don't talk mechanics at home. You know, the most mechanics we get into is just swing hard, throw hard. I try to let him, he's a good athlete. I just try to let him be an athlete.
And now as a parent, right, you're sitting here in the stands, but where's your preferred seat?
Man, I prefer to be in center field, away from everything, kind of see the strike zone, see the whole field, but you're not allowed to stand on the hill at Williamsport, which I respect. So here I am with the people.
Well, congratulations on such an incredible summer, and I'm going to let you finish watching Boone at bat.
I appreciate it. This has been a dream come true.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jess. Well done. And it's a 2-0 count, and son Boone is now squared, and pulling back to go 2-1.
So now we know why he came in last game.
Can't stand out there.
Can't stand out there. That answers my question.
Well, he's proud his son just got good wood on this thing, and it sent the center fielder back. A nice catch out there by Greco, the tag to third, and in to third base safely is Vonderheide. Hit that well to center for the flyout, but advances the runner.
The at-bat, awesome. But Vonderheide at second base, the awareness of being able to go back, tag up, and get a good jump and get to third base, even better. All the little things, they're not. Those are the details of the game.
100% pass ball brings another run in, and it would make it 4-0. It's a great point with just one out.
He wants the infield in.
Yeah, Yarbrough's asking, how are we going to play this?
Also wants to see if he left early or not. Yarbrough was saying that he left early.
Case Yarbrough, who's standing out there at shortstop, had a good look at it.
Well, both points are valid. Number one, down 3-0, you should be playing the infield in, I think. At number two, if you think he left early, then yeah, you're gonna try to get your skipper's attention. It did look like a great jump.
It did.
Does a great jump means he left a step early, or just got a great jump?
Well,
cannot challenge that.
No, they're going to play back though.
Now this is surprising.
Very.
It is hard to score 3 runs, even harder to score 4. And with 1 out and just a runner on third, I don't really see the downside here.
Yarbrough again saying, do we come in?
He's kind of coming in on his own. There's a swing and a miss.
He's got the signs and everything, across the arms.
Another kid that comes from a baseball family like Treadway, he knows the game.
Oh, that one didn't miss by much. Schramek kind of moved that glove down a little bit. He could have tried to frame it for a potential strike 3, but it's 1-2 now to Williams. Oh, he got him too, and that's the second hit batter this inning. So Merrick Cood getting a little bit wild with his 65th pitch.
Yeah, the body language right now for Merrick Cood, not a good one, and now it's decision time. 2 hit by pitches. Do you stick with Merrick Cood? And the answer is yes.
For their best hitter, who's just an 11-year-old, Leo Feltner, the third baseman. He holds up. No swing.
See if Ohio, and again, Leo Feltner's been very good, but there's a lot of things Ohio can do right here with first and third to try to manipulate a run.
Right field towards the corner, but it's going to get out of play. It feels like up 3-zip with 1 out. This is an opportunity where you would send Bryson Williams halfway down, try to get a throw. You got good speed out there with Vonderheide.
I actually would wait. With 2 outs, I would be right where you're at. But with 1 out right now, corners come in.
That's high. He tries, and then he stops and pulls back to first base.
Well, you know, some people here, you're at 3 and 4 in your lineup. Maybe you just don't want to give up an out of any, you know, even take a chance of giving up an out.
This time he goes straight, and he has stolen second base.
And I just think attempting to take the bag is the smart play, because you put the defense in a position where they have a hard time making the right call. It's just a tough play to defend.
Yeah, 3-1, and he grooved one, and Feltner was taken all the way.
You see Feltner's reaction. Did not like it. He was given the take, and he wanted that pitch.
Watch it. Oh, my goodness. Third hit batter got him up in the helmet, and Feltner's going to take first base. I wonder how long we can leave Merrick Cood in there, as that thing was just tailing right in.
Got 3 hit by pitches already this inning.
And I think he's asking his coach to come and get him out of that game.
Well, the body language says everything here.
Yarbrough knows his pitcher's better than anybody. That's the one thing you got to be careful of when talking about pitching changes, etc. The bases are loaded, and it's Josiah Infante, and there's been no move. In fact, some encouragement from the bench to go get him. Good start with a fastball.
Well, Big Joe's not worried about the command has gotten a little wobbly. He goes up there and lets it rip.
And another good one. It's 0-2 with some velocity at 72. Infante drove in the first run, a hard single back up the middle. What do you do here with the bases loaded? He got him. He chased, and man, everywhere that Schrammick put the glove, Cood hit. Everywhere.
Guys, he looked rattled. It looked like it was time to go get him. And then all he does is give us his 3 best fastballs. And how about hitting the mitt on an 0-2 heater to get rid of the most dangerous hitter in this lineup? You talk about a bounce back.
One more, Kincaid. Yes, sir, right to that glove.
I mean, after he struck out Infante, he got right back on the bump, and he was ready to throw the next pitch.
Keep an eye on Schrammick where he puts that mitt, and he had been hitting it just until that one. Now will he be able to shake that off? The glove high has been a helper for him. Not here, down low, and he comes back inside with it.
Seeing a lot of arm side misses.
Yes.
You got to get down the slope and try to really finish that thing.
Like that.
How about that? You're missing arm side the entire time, and then you hit outside corner. These are the type of guys I didn't like to hit against.
You just didn't know where the ball was going.
Because he didn't know. 2-2. Chance to get out of it. No, we'll go full 3-2, and another one of those arm side misses. So that means the ball runs where his arm goes. So he'll throw it high and tight. Can he find it? Yes, and to center field it goes. And right into the mitt of Greco. Stand up and give the kid an applause, man. Merrick Code looked like he was rattled. His teammates are coming out. His coach is right there as well. He got it done. Stays 3-0. The bases stay loaded.
Hey, listen, your pitcher, your leader just went out to fight. I want the rest of you to go to the plate to fight. Each and every one of you, it's time to fight. Right now, stay in it. Let's go.
Let's go, Peter, right here. Wake up. Let's go.
Little wake-up call from the birthday guy right there, Gregory Yost. And that's a lesson learned, having covered baseball, you having played baseball. The manager, the pitching coach, like they know the pitcher better than everybody. So when you're broadcasting or you're watching to say, go get, you got to get him out of the game. Like, well, maybe not. Maybe we've seen, certain behaviors and patterns before that no one else has. And that was a good job by Yarborough and the pitcher.
But sometimes we're right.
Now, I guess Yost knows his guys better than we do.
So it's going to be Boone Blaylock and then Lyle Fisher, 11-12 in the top of the order.
But I love the message, though. Let's go. Let's get him. Your leader got you back in this. It's time to turn it on.
And that is a squibber to the second baseman who's up with it, and out is Boone Blaylock. Good job by Walker Osborne. Let it hit the dirt, kill a little bit of that spin, and he was able to make the play. guys enjoy yesterday, the Little League Classic, and seeing the players and listening to what they said and how the kids reacted to them?
We got to interview Ozzy Albies over on the international side, and his genuine awestruck response to he couldn't, and I don't even know if he came to Lomedy. He was, because I think they got off the bus. I think he walked right over there, hung out with the team during an hour-long rain delay, came up and then left. But he was blown away by the facility and the stage that is Williamsport. And he was very emotional about his Little League, spending some time with those kids, and then them having Curacao on their jersey. He even went so far as to say he got teary-eyed when they played the national anthem before the game. I mean, it was really cool to just see how into the whole thing Ozzy was.
Yeah, and just put it this way, it's his Little League as well, where he grew up playing, and it's still the same Little League coach. And I think that connection right there.
We were talking to him about it.
Yeah, Lyle Fisher, it drops. Nobody could get to it. He's going to be aboard. And again, the bottom of the order, the last man, Fisher, delivers the single.
He still remembers losing to the Profar brothers. I mean, he's not that old. But like, he mentioned it 2 or 3 times about how disappointed he was that they weren't able to get here.
I was interviewed when I was younger, maybe around 14, 15 years of age, and they said, so who taught you baseball? And everybody thought, well, it's your dad. And I actually said Carlos Linera, my Little League coach. And everyone was blown away.
This one towards right, heading over there, Vonderhyde. He won't get it. I'll say this. We had Ronald Acuna up here, and he had that same sort of boyish smile about him. He's never seen the place. Everybody talked about, he did too, the size of the hill, but the field itself and how this is just a little different level than what he had. But just watching the kids play, they were really impressed with the abilities of these kids.
Well, Mike and I were talking yesterday too. Like, this
one is towards no man's land and running over there, dropping it. It was in the glove. The throw to second.
He's out.
It looked like that foot came down on the bag, but the umpire said safe.
I got safe. And you have out.
Look at Treadway saying, check this. I think the surprising thing was somehow he came down with his foot on the base.
What a play. I mean, Bryson Williams with tremendous range to get there. Then he doesn't finish it off. Then the reaction to get it back to Treadway, who has the athleticism to jump, catch it, and land on the base. Is he on the base?
I don't think he is on the base.
That's the question. I think his foot landed in time, but look at that look. I think he was off the base.
This was almost a catch there, too, on the snow cone.
And Bryson Williams, he just took his eye off the ball at the last second. And that's why he was not able to put it in the webbing. But, yeah, he missed the bag.
He's not on it. Oh, but he touched it with his glove. I think that was late, though.
I think the foot got in there. I thought he had landed on the corner of the bag. And he knew right away. That's why the glove went to tag the bag. He knows.
He knows he's not on it.
Knows.
Had he been on it,
he's out.
He'd have been out.
He's out. Him going back to the bag with the glove tells the entire story.
There's always little tells.
And the interesting thing is, for Bryson Williams, they just changed gloves on him too. He's wearing using the new glove.
Oh, they just made him switch.
Yeah, they made him switch back to his glove.
Coach Nick T ain't playing with the new glove, Brad. He is not playing with the new glove. Let's check it out here, Eddie. So he's got the pretty shiny new one. It comes out. And Coach Nick T says, "Nah, we ain't doing that." Whether that was the reason he dropped it or not, right?
Now it's perfect.
He's just wearing it right now up there. He's like, I'm angry at you. You stay there.
Now he's got the black glove.
Welcome back.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's your dreaded snow cone. And here we go. Thank you. I'll take that one.
Coach says he told you if you dropped one with it, you'd have to go back to the old one. So give me the new one.
And don't kill the messenger.
Yes.
Don't kill the messenger here.
Look, he won't put it on. He still hasn't put it on.
A protest in center field.
It's a silent protest to Coach Nick T's decision.
He's sitting there saying to himself, it wasn't the glove's fault. I'm sorry. I'm not blaming the glove.
He grabbed it now.
I should have caught that.
It was a good 2-minute protest, though.
It was.
We still haven't actually put it on. There we go. There we go.
This one's a lot smaller.
Yeah, it does look smaller.
Plus, it looks like a kid who's been told, and we've all been there. You sure you want to wear that? That's a new one.
Yeah.
You sure? Maybe let's just break it in a little bit. No, I'm good. I think I'm good. And then of course it happens.
Yes.
And then it happens.
Only a Little League.
ESPN, the home of MLB.TV. Stream every out-of-market game live or on demand using the ESPN app. Blackout other restrictions will apply. For more information, go to ESPN.com/MLBTV.
I will say I had a moment as a youth coach during COVID when I was home and getting to coach my oldest boys team. We had a kid who ball kept popping out of his glove. I'm like, this glove doesn't catch. It's a problem. Let's change gloves. And the kid looked at me like, what do you mean it doesn't catch? We're like, I can't catch with it. There's no way you can.
I'll say this. It happens a lot on the international side. A lot of these kids come with the equipment that's just not, conducive to what they have here when they get it. When they get the new gloves, they have to use it.
Well, here we go. Left on left after the speech from the manager to get fired up after Cood did a good job. He got a chance with one out. And left on left. That got him on the elbow. We are loaded up right now.
Is that a new mitt? Making sure.
Okay, hey now. Bases loaded with the biggest, baddest dude on the club strutting to the plate.
And wouldn't it be justice here if the pitcher who has been wearing himself out got a chance to do something for Mom Annie and Dad Joshua. Merrick Cood. Outfield fairly shallow against your cleanup hitter with the bases jammed. Merritt was thinking granny.
Well, he gave it his best shot.
See, man, they are shallow out there. There's plenty of room over their heads to the wall that's 225 feet away. Bob gets the sign. Bob gets another sign, and Bob didn't like the sign.
Here we go, reset.
Good take.
It's a good pitch and a great take.
Oh, good pitch to hit. Playable out there in foul ground. An extra life for Cood. Nobody was there to get it.
So different playing here at Lomity than at Volunteer. Volunteer, there's a lot of foul ball territory.
Yeah.
And the right fielders played almost on the line because there are so many foul balls that so many outs are made in foul ball territory.
Cood had hit 18 home runs during the regular season, most by any player. 18 of them. Oh, he chased out of the zone. Frazier with a big strikeout of Merrick Cood. He got him to go fishing.
Well, Cood got Infante to go fishing on that pitch up in the zone. And then the same pitch that got him out of it in the top half of the inning, he chases in the bottom half.
Case Greco, center fielder. Whew, nice play behind the plate by Trent.
They got to try to get one here, at least one. Great opportunity.
Again, left field line is wide open, playing about 40 to 50 feet off of it. The Xavier Kincaid, you see it right there. These are good swings, huh?
Yeah,
Good
they all look
swings.
a little tardy on the fastball, though. It just shows you that Frazier's ability to land the breaking ball and show the breaking ball has that seed planted in the boys from Texas mind, because we really haven't seen anybody get the head out on a heater.
Two and one. All started with Lyle Fisher, who's down there at third base. Got a single, and then a single by Yarbrough. A hit batter, a strikeout Gets us to 2-1 with 2 down and a 3-0 game. Here you go. There you go. There you go.
How does that feel? You feel better?
What happened?
Feel vindicated?
Where?
There's a ball in your hand. You caught it.
Oh,
yes.
How about that?
Way to go, Eddie. I'm so proud of you.
The relaxed Eduardo is way better than the anticipatory one.
I was there for you. I had your back.
You had me, right?
So back to a 2-2 count. Oh, almost got him. The count goes full.
I think what I have to do now is just play the shift.
Here we go. See, I was there for you. You did cool catch it, though. I got to give you some love. You cool caught that one.
That one's for Frazier.
Good pitch, and it's caught by the second baseman, Walker Osborne. Frustration for Boerne. They leave the bases full.
How about it now? Big game. Bob Frazier gets out of a jam. Great Lakes keeps their lead 3-0.
Guys, welcome back. I have to make sure that my friends up here are feeling fueled and ready for the rest of the game because, Eddie, you know what? You deserve this after that catch.
Yes, Eddie.
But I have to right the wrong that I did for you last time because, yes, Carl, it is pizza.
Yes, it is pizza. That's right.
That was a sweet catch.
Just, you know, play it out of him.
I am because he was so nonchalant.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Ravi doesn't care. He's diving right in.
Hey, if you cut a slice in two, is it still a slice?
No.
No?
Yes.
Not a full slice?
No.
Well, like, if you eat both of them, it is.
Touche.
What else can I do? Can I get you something to drink? Maybe a napkin?
Just keep talking.
Okay. Casey Martinez on the bump now for the team from Boerne. Eddie, you make a play, you get a pizza. That's the standard we set up here.
Should have told me that a lot earlier. Should have told me that a lot earlier.
Make a play, get a pizza. It ain't a bad gig.
Last time we were up here, Jess brought up a pizza box, and inside were those cheeseburger things. Did you see those?
I didn't. I missed that.
So I was excited because there was pizza coming up, and then it wasn't pizza.
Okay.
This is really good, though. Great, great. And Kmart's on the mound. And the inability so far of Boerne, Texas to get the big hit when they need it has kept them with the 0 in the scoreboard. And they trail by a score of 3-0.
Kmart now no sleeves and no sunglasses as well.
Bob Frazier looks at strike one on the corner. Frazier's been really good when he needed to be, too. He's got those balls over the plate. And as a result, seeing Boerne hit into outs a little bit high here from Martinez. breaking ball. That one missed inside. So Merrick is out as the pitcher. He's now moved over to first base. Well, there's a lot of movement on that pitch. If it's a slider, it starts right at him and cut right across home. 56 pitches has been thrown by Frazier, so he's in pretty good shape heading into the bottom of the fourth with 85. A more conventional outfield alignment. Another good breaking ball. Our left fielder's Lyle Fisher.
Can I just say RIP to that pizza? I mean, it got buried up here. That poor pizza didn't stand a chance in this booth.
Is it all gone?
Yeah, I believe it is.
It's all gone. Oh, there's two. Okay.
Eddie,
Yeah.
still two left.
Well, Bert,
How
there's
did you
only
eat
one.
yours?
Yeah, only one of us has ravaged through that like a mouse on cheese. My goodness. What did you name the tapeworm anyway?
Old Willie.
Old Willie, man, he can devour. I mean, you got a Bunsen burner inside there. It just
Eat that
mashes
slice in
calories.
5 pitches.
Yeah, name that tune in 3 notes. You can eat a slice in 5. It's I don't know if impressive is the word, but it is it's something to behold. I mean, you had 2 stacks of salad today.
There's our boy Bryson Williams coming back from warming up. We might see him in the next frame. I think he'll have the new glove on, Eddie.
0 chance that glove reappears today. 0.
Not even if he has to take the mound.
0. I'd be afraid to use it. I know that my coach or manager has sort of asked that, you know, the question that really isn't a question, which is, you want to wear that? I'm telling you, you don't, but you want to wear that? There's no way it appears again. Down to second base. It's been part of the problem is Bob Frazier. The wild pitches, pass balls. And Kaysen Martinez, whose dream was to play Little League Baseball in Williamsport. So check that box off. He had already gotten a Michael Harris autograph at a Braves Stros game. So he was not one of the kids asking Money Mike for a autograph, although Money Mike hit a big ball over the wall last night in right field for a home run for Atlanta on their way to a win.
Yeah, Burt Boys missed that one last night. We left after 6 and came home and saw that Michael Harris launched one. Straightaway right?
Straightaway right.
Breaking ball.
3-2. Over the wall. The Braves have been in. Those that are watching later tonight represented the Southeast. A lot of Braves fans down there in Phoenix City, Alabama. Yeah, they hit it over the wall. They tend to win. There you go. Strike 3. Caught looking is McAdams. And there is 1 down.
Come in right after the walk. Be able to produce a strikeout. Looking right on the outside corner. Down in the zone.
Isn't it funny when we get the slow-mo look on some of the way the balls rotate for some of these little leaguers? Like, it's typically in the big leagues, you get a true four-seamer.
Right.
You get a 2-seamer or a little bit of a cutter. Like, there's really 3 variations of a fastball. But you see some really...
3-seamers?
You see some 3-seamers, some gyro. I don't even know how some of these...
Going to third base and sleeping out there on the mound. Kaysen Martinez turned to first base and heading to third base. Very good, Bob Frazier. What about Bob?
That's a big play with 1 out. And again, will the infield come in?
No.
1-1 square and trying to lay down a safety.
No, he did everything right except get the bat out in front. But watch here. Looks at it as soon as the pitch is thrown.
Wow.
Because Martinez goes towards the first base side and puts his head down,
1-2.
the timing play was on.
Who's responsible for that? The middle infielders to help out their pitcher?
I really think the catcher, at this level, the bases are so close together. If you don't make that runner at second base stop, even if Casey Martinez is heads up, it's going to be a tough play to catch that thing and redirect it to third base in time. I think it's the catcher's job to make sure the runner's momentum has stopped before he lobs it back to the pitcher.
Gotcha. Here's Walker Osborne, 2-2.
How's the infield not in right now?
I know. It's just a curious decision.
Conceding a run on the ground with one out up the middle. 3-2.
But you said it earlier, Carl.
I don't know if it applies to this situation.
Coaches know best.
That's a good pitch and a late swing to stay alive from Walker Osborne.
Yeah, that's a fight me off pitch right there. Just stay alive any which way you can after taking off on a 3-2 pitch.
And he hits one foul.
Pretty good AB going right here.
Third ball in Colorado. The great Orlando Palmeiro used to say foul balls like that, not in Colorado. That ballpark just played big all around.
Ninth pitch coming way outside, ball 4. Good job by Walker Osborne.
Great at bat.
Exactly. All right, so here we go. Are we going to take second base? Finn Dykes is coming up. We got one out.
Oh, they're going to play a little baseball here. They're going to go first and third offense here at some point in the at bat.
Well, they don't have to. Here comes the runner from third. Frazier, he's in without a throw. It makes it 4-0.
He got on off a walk, went to second on a wild pitch, stole third on the throwback to the mound, and then just scored on another wild pitch. So that is the definition of a gift-wrapped run right there from Texas to Ohio.
4 Texas wild pitches and 1 pass ball. That combined with their inability to drive in runs with scoring position or even on base. They're 0 for 5 in that category.
Yeah, it's a combo that's tough to survive.
Yes, it is.
You consistently give runs or get free bases to the opponent and then can't cash in on your opportunities. That's going to be hard.
Back up the middle, fielded cleanly, going over there to third base, and that would have been one of those maybe you look back, but Kmart had it in his mitt and was determined to go to first base and get the out on Dykes.
Yeah, didn't even think about it. Dykes over there at Osborne at second base. Didn't even think about looking to second. Gets the shore out at first base, and now puts a little pressure
The wild one, right? That's a great
on Schrammick behind the plate.
He's going to fake bunt. Just look for the wild one. Already.
Fake bunt here with the runner on third. Okay.
There it is.
And, you know, he's talking so loud. Like, can't the pitcher hear him?
I think anybody can hear him. Third baseman can certainly hear him.
Definitely.
I'm not sure.
Fake bunt.
Not sure he cares.
Clearly.
Close one in the dirt. And he remembers Walker Osborne's plate appearance and the at-bat, saying, man, that's a great at-bat. He sees him at third base. That's right. You had a great at-bat.
Zach Hilton with a big hit last time up. Trying to do the same. It was to the opposite field to drive in two.
The offense has woken up. Two balls, 2 strikes to the West Side Little League out of Hamilton, Ohio. 6th time they are here at the World Series, the most of any U.S. Little League. Good scoop there by Schrammick.
Well, they're sitting here in this elimination game, but man, they were inches away from winning their first one, and they could be maybe potentially one of the teams in the driver's seat, but instead they're forced to play with their backs against the wall.
Hilton, they've done a really good job of that. There have been a bunch of foul balls instead of swings and misses. Extend the plate appearance and then either get walked or get a wild pitch. And see, it leads to a walk and one that gets by and another run.
Can't do it the first when he walks.
It's a ball 4.
I like the try, though.
So again, it's an oft-overlooked aspect of an offense, but the foul balls to keep plate appearances alive lead 2 walks, and in that case, a passed ball and a 5-0 Ohio lead. Osborne has scored 2 runs. He's been walked twice. So the old baseball adage of walks will come back to haunt you and hurt you has certainly happened here. And Zach Hilton out of a 10 spot, 11 spot with 2 singles, 2 RBIs. And here comes Caden Trent now, the 11 hitter.
And Ohio now in just to pay off your point, Ravi, just their ability to put together quality at bats. They now have 20 walks in 2.5 ball games against just 14 Ks. And there's not a whole lot of teams here that can say they've walked even more, much less significantly more than they've K'd. This Ohio team, they can stack together at bats, Eddie.
Yeah, they put the pressure on the pitching. No doubt about that. And the thing is, you know and understand what their strategy is. There's no secret to it. He's yelling it over there from third base.
Well, the swing and miss statistic is a big one for pitchers. It is for offenses as well. They've got 9 foul balls this inning alone. Oh, that's a called strike 3, apparently on the corner. And down goes Trent. Back comes Frazier. It's 5-0 Ohio leading Texas. That was like a flash frame of people eating pizza, but in that flash frame, you ate your entire piece. Remarkable. That game is coming up next. It's at Volunteer Stadium. The international side begins with 10 teams. And we're just about cutting half down there. We're just about cutting half up here. We will crown the United States champion and the international champion on Sunday, and then the Little League World Series championship game on Sunday. The United States and International on Saturday, the overall championship on Sunday. Our game 5-0. Ohio with just 4 hits, only 2 on the other side. And they've had those prolonged at-bats. They've benefited from walks and wild pitches and passed balls. And it's been a long night, but I thought I was seeing double for a second.
And big game Bob continues to show up.
Yes. Because Bob has thrown strikes and he's let his defense do the work. Just a couple of walks.
And when you're in the loser's bracket, this is huge. Get the lead and keep your starter in there as much as you can to limit the pitches on the rest.
Kmart followed by Carson Patrick and Chandler Schrammick.
Slow down, Ed. I know you made a play earlier, but let's not get too jumpy.
I'm staying in my lane.
And he's got one play. OTS off the screen. That's what we're doing here. Line shots back up here. Go in any direction. Good piece of hitting there. Let it get deep and send one into right field. Payson Martinez aboard.
That was nice. She likes it.
Boy.
Just stick the nose out and cover the outside corner. I love it. You notice here as he goes to make his move, the ball. Watch the chest go down just a little bit. The nose gets closer to home plate, gives the barrel a little extra coverage. That's how you take away the outside corner right there.
Watch it. He's throwing a change up there. Just got away.
I don't know if he, I don't know what happened there. We haven't seen anything close to that from Bobby Frazier to this point.
And Trent, where he was set up inside as well. So that's a big miss.
He looked like he tried to turn that over, and he succeeded in doing so. Way over. So second base. See if they can finally kind of get one in here in the 4th inning. Still 4, 5, 6 in this game, and out of play to go 1 ball, 1 strike. 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position.
Frazier's been so good pitching in, and he's gotten a lot of pitches on the hands of the right-handed hitters.
Everything about it's starting to slow though a little bit in it. The body language maybe not quite as up tempo, and it looks like he's maybe starting to labor just a touch. The misses have gotten bigger.
On the ground, backhanded again, long throw, great job, and no advancement by the runner at second base. Having a Boone Treadway on your team is a good thing right now.
It's what you talked about earlier also in the first backhand that he had. He goes to the knee, keeps that nose right there in it, comes back up, can't take an extra step.
Perfect.
He doesn't
throw.
need it because of the strong arm. And then when you have a big target at first base as well, just get up as quick as you can.
That's pretty right there.
Yeah, it really was.
Oh, yeah, he knows it.
Yeah, there was nowhere else for that ball to go but in his glove, the way that he fielded that. And the runner stayed at second base. Chandler Schrammick is next up.
I don't think a ton of shortstops use the pop-up slide, but I think the pop-up slide is a great way to make a play deep in the hole.
You know who agrees with you?
Ray Ordonez. There's a flashback for you.
That is a flashback.
I mean, a couple things. Number one, it ensures that you're going to get down with the hop, right? And then number two, the energy that you have as you pop up out of the ground really helps you put some snap on the throw and helps you get rid of it in an instant.
Yep, you're in position already.
You're right, though, about the misses. That first one that he threw was close to being a strike, but as a result, he's now behind 3-0.
taking walks around the mound.
Yeah,
these are things that weren't happening.
You're on it. Body comes back with the strike to Schrammick, whose dad, Mark, played 5 years in the minors after being a first-round pick out of the UTSA. He played third, and he's in his school's Hall of Fame. Chandler's a little bit of an instigator. He threw on his Yankee gear when he went to a Red Sox Yankee game at Fenway. On the ground, another one fielded just niffly, and there's just no hesitation on the throw. Good play again by Boone Treadway. Game Changer, the official scorekeeping technology partner of the Little League World Series. Coach Smarter, connect live and replay the action on Game Changer. It's the #1 youth sports app. Live the game like never before. And for Game Changer, the last two plays have gone 6-3 and 6-3. Preston Baird. It is a very comforting feeling as a pitcher to know that that kid's out there catching everything. And the dude to his right's pretty good too, and Leo Feltner.
Yeah, it's a solid Ohio defense, and we said it from the jump. Like Boone Treadway caught last game. Started the game at catcher, but you see clearly his future is at shortstop. He can really pitch too, but love the fact that he was willing to do that for his team. And why? Because they had Big Joe Infante on the mound, and they just felt like Treadway. They just felt like he gave them the best hands.
Well, you know who else felt that way about their catcher yesterday was Iowa, and you see who they had back there.
Yeah.
Well, think about where you're going to get the most opportunities today with Frazier on the mound. It's on the pull side on the ground. With Infante, the most opportunities, it's going to be the swing and miss. It's catching. Shortstop not as high of a premium position when Infante's pitching.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Iowa used their left-handed hitting superstar Cooper Tisson behind the plate. That freaked a lot of the major leaguers out.
Yeah.
And they don't see that anymore as it goes to the stop. There will be a throw to third. On the back.
Did you ever catch in Little League?
Well, unfortunately, Ravi heard this story the other day. 1 inning, and I ended up in the emergency room.
I can get a piece of pizza right now.
I made it very short for you. Inning, it might have been hitter. I'm not even sure, but it turns out you should wait till they decide if they're going to swing or not to go catch it.
Oh,
Eddie,
boy.
just write that down. You're welcome.
That explains a lot.
I'll just add some of the cliff notes to it. His dad said, "Don't ever catch. I don't ever want you catching." The dad goes out to dinner. He's not at the game, so Berg says to his coach, "I want to catch. I'm convinced. I think this is the night to catch." He gets behind the plate. Dad and mom at the hospital after being at dinner because their son decides this is a good time to do it. Disaster.
While we're talking about catchers,
donk
right off the helmet, and then let's go block it. Wait a second, what just happened here?
Tackle at the 3. Oh, 3-2 and a big strikeout. Bob still doing it. Up goes Frazier. He's been outstanding. He gets us through 4, and he's given up just 3 hits.
Felt like it was getting wobbly, but Bobby keeps answering the moment. That is now 4 zeros posted by the left-hander.
College World Series got the mighty Miz, and here you got the mighty Susquehanna River. We welcome you back to ESPN's coverage of the Little League World Series. It is presented by T-Mobile. From Cooperstown all the way past Williamsport, sort of touches all baseball meccas. As you take a look at where we are, 5-0. And Hamilton's been great last 2 games. They've outscored their opponents 15-zip. Bob Frazier has been terrific. I'm sitting alongside Eduardo Perez and Chris Burke. Hey, by the way, did you see that? They cleaned him up.
They tightened it up.
They really did. There were some getaway stray hairs down there on the privet, and they have buttoned that thing up. I love that. I feel better. Yeah, I feel better about that.
You're good now.
It's nothing better than a good privet that is just cut tight.
Story continues to be Bob Frazier, though, the way he's been able to just, when there's pressure, settles everybody down. 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position.
And it looks like he's got a chance to give them 5 full. Now, I mean, he's going to have to be pretty tidy next inning. It's sitting at 75 pitches, but certainly gives him a chance.
Yeah, Walker Yost has come on, and he is spinning some egg yolk up there. Did you see that? 2 of them to get ahead 0-2.
Spinning some egg yolk, huh?
Yeah, you know, scrambled eggs.
I like that.
He's got the scrambler going. And another one that's pulled foul. We get ourselves a nice, comfortable lead, 4th inning, just living our best life at the Little League World Series.
1-2.
You know, you always got to kind of look ahead, too. You can't just be focused totally on the moment as a coach here. And beating into the ground, a little difficult hop, but Belden makes the play look good. You do a little Boone Treadway love right now?
Please. I can't get enough of Boone Treadway. It started early, and we saw a nice backhand play. I'll give this one like a B+. That was a big time play.
You're tough.
But the second one, the full pop-up slide, that one, the throw was so much purer. I'm gonna give that one an A+.
All right, so we're going to grade out as an A on both plays. Good job.
The full play.
Okay, so the
you
full
with me
play.
on that?
I'm in on it. A little bit harder to him.
But it is teach tape.
You had seen him play more than I have.
Yes.
And I'll tell you this, I actually have a curve on that one. On the B+, I would go a little bit higher on it.
Yeah, I'm with you, Eddie. I'm going A and A+.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're tough.
But I am judging him based on his standard. You're right. I have seen him play. And I just know this kid right here, he can do just about anything you ask him to on a ball field. He threw a shutout in the regional championship game, Eddie, and it was a strike throwing clinic.
And because he sees a lot of baseball, because he's around a lot of baseball, the IQ just goes up.
No
it
question.
Skyrockets. Sees things that others just do not from his vantage point.
He's now been on base 6 out of his 9 trips, too.
Yeah. Look, there's always, no matter the level you get to, the son of a coach has got advantages that other kids just don't have. They're talking ball all the time. They're throwing a baseball, hitting a baseball sort of constantly. The language around the dinner table is about baseball.
And older brothers.
Yeah, older brothers.
Ball.
Two-one.
2-1 to Bryson Williams. He holds up, and that's 3-1.
Look at the reaction on the mound.
Another one of those, Eddie. Great pitch, great take. I mean, if you're Bryson Williams, that's not a pitch you want to pull the trigger at in a 2-1 count.
This one is fielded cleanly. Hard long throw to second. Give it up for Lawson Belden with a scoop. Very similar to last night's double play to end the game.
Mauricio Dubonish over there at second base. You get the pick, you turn into a first baseman receiving this one. Goes in, he's like, I'm gonna keep this in front of me right there. Great pick. Old school glove too, not one of the new ones here. Making sure. Backhand.
That's the one where you let it go as Carson Patrick, and you're saying, oh, please, please, please,
Yeah,
please.
no doubt. I'll buy you a slice of pizza after the game.
Make the scoop, please make the scoop, and don't show Berkey the pizza. Ooh, Leo, that was hanging up there. He couldn't pull the trig on it, and it's 1-1. All right, we're going soccer with Kylian Mbappe for his favorite athlete. Popped up on the infield. And the big fella at first base, Merritt Hood, is there. Good inning there for Walker Yost. He's scrambling eggs. They're about ready. He's walking off. It's 5-zip, and Texas needs some points real bad. Hey everybody, college football going international week 0. Mike Monaco will be on that trip heading to Dublin. A triple header starts Saturday, North Carolina, TCU. Coach Belichick gets the Horned Frogs at noon Eastern time. Then NC State visits Virginia, followed by Alabama A&M against Howard in Atlanta at 7:30 Eastern time on ABC. All 3 games are also available on the ESPN app. There are games, but it's week 0.
Week 0.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting behind a week 0.
Doesn't that feel offensive to the teams playing? I mean, like their week doesn't count?
But it is WEEK, but I hear you. Look at what we got going on here. We are rummaging through an absolute gift bag.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good gift bag right there.
Oh, he's deep in there, too.
A hamburger thing there, Berkey. Would you eat that, too? I mean, look at this. Tomato, cheese.
Depends on my level of hunger.
Does it, though? Anders Paulson. 75 pitches now, so you get to go to 85, and now he's got 9 left for Big Bob, who's been outstanding. Just 3 hits allowed, no runs.
So the game plan was to go to Bryson Williams after Frazier. My question is, up 5, do you still do that?
I think if you keep it less than 20,
yeah,
I would.
I'm with you.
Because the game is still close enough where you don't want it to get. Now, Feltner pitched well the other day, and he's available as well. So they could do that again.
Go 20-20. Just leave them all available. Right down the middle, 1 and 2. I mean, this is the guy, this is your 4 or 5 starter on a major league team who doesn't hurt you ever, keeps you in every game, lets your defense do the work, won't walk the house. The center fielder with the glove that just holds it, sticks the landing.
That one works. That's a keeper. He gets a standing O right there. Coming in.
What better feel for this one?
Yeah, you think?
Caught it more in the web.
We talked about sort of the characteristics of the lefty. Notes over here. Mike Notaro went Terry Mulholland.
Okay. I could get behind that. Does he have a step-off move, though? That would be the... I'd need to see that.
Yeah, we don't really need one here.
I was about to say. See you in Livermore for that one.
Yeah. You know, Mulholland's step-off move was so good, it's literally called. Like, that'll be on the scouting report. Like, he has a Mulholland pickoff move.
He's got a Mulholland.
Yeah. And it wasn't the Andy Pettit style of tricking you with the big knee lift. It was just step off the back of the mound.
Here we go. And who's going to get it? Nice play in there by Walker Osborne at second base. The defense shining here for Ohio.
Yeah, that's been the most impressive thing. Yes, they had 5 runs on the board. Their takes have been impressive, getting walks, but their defense has been consistent all afternoon long. The infield.
Look at Bob's reaction.
Point.
Give it up, Bob, for him.
Well, you look at the pitch count. You got 2 outs right now, 81 pitches. He's got a chance to get out of this inning as well.
Think hitting infield of these guys was much fun? I think it'd be a blast. Watch them do some work.
One thing I know about Coach Nick Team, he's hit them plenty.
And he's hit them hard.
Yes.
Boone Blaylock is the hitter with 2 outs, and he looks at a strike. It goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Second time up for Boone. Last time up, he grounded out to second base, and that was Osborne. This will be the last hitter that Bob can face. The next pitch will be 85, so there will be another pitcher. Maybe 2. See how they want to work it. Ideally, what he'd like to do is have Bob finish this inning. Bob's making it a little harder on himself. 3 balls and a strike. Now, it's a 5-0 game. If you're Bryson Williams and know you were the next guy, are you kind of rooting to get in this game as a guy out? You want to pitch?
So
I would think you kind of subconsciously say, yeah, I'm ready. I want to go. I want to throw in Williamsport. Well, that's going to do it for Bob.
He knew it, too. Big smile on the face. A lot of goose eggs up there. Only 3 hits allowed for Bob. He gets smiles from the family and as well from his teammates.
Hey, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Good job. Good job. Now you're going to play right. All right. 2 outs. Let's go. You ready, buddy? Let's do it. You're going to move to second.
Elaine and Jeremy, mom and dad, very happy. Bob's very happy as well. And our guy, Bryson Williams, looks like he is coming in. Is he going to get the baseball to pitch, or is he doing it about face? We'll find out who's going to get the ball when we return. But we know Bob's happy. All right, Berkey and Eduardo. Games continue, of course, tonight. We will have Pennsylvania and Phoenix City, Alabama, just outside of Philadelphia, Westchester Little League. And Alabama, of course, starring Kinley Rasmus, Cam Lee, the center fielder who went big fly the other night. Pennsylvania, Alabama, right around 7 o'clock Eastern time, now less than 2 hours away from Lomity being lit up again. We got ourselves a new pitcher. It is Walker Osborne. Feltner moves over to second base. McAdams comes in to play third base. And Frage just moved out to right field.
Favorite TV show, Wheel of Fortune.
Can I find a K? We find a line shot into right field. That goes all the way to Frazier out there. And no K there, but a hit.
Son, good job.
That's right. The bottom of the order, Lyle Fisher delivers. He's 2 for 2 today.
Lyle Fisher.
Tell you right out of the get-go. Not even taking a pitch.
Yeah, that's a pretty move right there. Really nice job of getting ready to swing the bat, and then a beautiful path through the ball, and now the top of the order. 2 on and 2 outs.
Good breaking pitch, Kyle Yarbrough. He's behind 0-1. Underneath this one, pops it up. Shortstop is out there, and Boone makes every play look very easy. Another situation in which they had runners on and could not move them in. They are 0 for 9 in that situation. It's 5-0. The Little League Baseball World Series is presented by T-Mobile. The Little League World Series hits different with T-Mobile. One of my favorite slides of the day right there, a little Trey Turner-ish. You can find Little League on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the official handles at Little League. And don't forget to use the hashtag LLWS. Sportsmanship abounds at the Little League World Series. The opposing coach congratulating Bob Frazier on a job well done. He left with a 5-0 lead. That's where we are as we go to the final inning here of the 6th before this one wraps up and we get set for Phoenix City, Alabama, and Pennsylvania. Josiah Infante looks at ball 1. Berkey, you talked about him at the top because of his sheer size. He's the one that got things started the party with that RBI back up the middle.
It feels like his home run clock is ticking. Like it feels like it's about time for Big Joe to lay into one.
Ooh, we thought about it.
I was like, is that a call?
We've compressed a few just like missiles right back up the box. It's
elevate.
Feels like it's time to elevate one.
Elevate and celebrate. Czechia and Japan now underway over on ESPN2. Czechia and Japan is underway on ESPN2. That was an easy walk there. It wasn't look like Josiah Infante felt they were throwing to him. So he goes down to first with a leadoff walk.
Put that call on hold for now, Ralph.
But it's in the back
trending,
pocket.
Yes.
I think Walker Yost heard you. He's like, you know what? I'm not going to let Berkey be right here.
Here is Xavier Kincaid. Yeah, that's a good one in there for a strike. Multi-sport athlete, basketball. He is a competitive basketball player.
I think he's throwing a lot of curves, right? You want to move up in the box a little bit for me? Yeah, let's move up the box. And hey, just think middle, all right? All right? Focus, come on.
Sitting on the breaking ball. We're going to move up in the box a touch.
He kind of answered his own question.
He did.
I think he's still back there, though.
He's not way up in the box, that's for sure.
Well, he's moved up towards the plate, but not towards him.
They need to get Xander going, guys. In the regional, he was 6 for 9 with a double, a triple, and 2 homers. He's yet to get it going here in Williamsport. They would love to see him get some momentum here in his last at bat in this game.
Sometimes the hardest one is that first one. Then they come in bunches.
Middle right, come on.
Not to his liking.
Good take, though. And it has been every pitch curveball. Like
every pitch.
Yeah. So he gave him the right advice. Again, at this age, sometimes it's hard to sit on a breaking ball. You just haven't seen that many.
There's a good one there. That one was a little more elevated than the ones before. He's gone on a strikeout. From Walker Yost, one down here in the top of the 6th.
Yeah, you start thinking a little bit too much up there, and this time
it's that fastball.
Up, you're looking and you're expecting that ball to drop, and goes up in the zone.
Here's Bob. Throws from the left side, bats from the right side here.
The greatest ever lefty thrower, righty hitter?
Ricky Henderson.
Did our producer Joe McCoy just cheat? Like,
yeah,
did I ask him or you? I mean, goodness, Joe. Can we let Eddie answer?
You know, some would say Vita Blue.
Vita Blue, what? I think Randy actually hit right
there. There you go. There's a hook shot and a beauty by Bob Frazier. Have a day, Bob. I got you ahead of Ricky.
It is fascinating how few players in the history of the game have thrown lefty and hit righty. Cody Ross, Ryan Langerhans, Jason Lane, who's the bench coach for the Brewers last night, was a great lefty-righty hitter for the Astros back in the day. But there hasn't been many. Ricky is by far the best.
This seems like something you've studied. This could be 2 right here, and it is tailor-made. Oh, boy, that strong throw got by Merritt Cood at first. The big fella's coming in. He is safe.
Just got in. No, he's safe.
Boy, what looked like would have been a double play turns into another run for Ohio as Kincaid.
Yarbrough just needs to play catch here. He winds up and tries to throw the big fastball, and I think he's so athletic. He's got all the tools. That was close at home. He's got all the tools to be a great shortstop, but what he'll learn as he gets older, you don't need to use the fastball all the time. Looked like he just tried to rip that one, pulls it up the line, and even though Cood made it close at home, the big boy, Joe Infante, looked like he beat it just by a touch. Foot's down, tag applied, and Ohio now adds to their lead.
You know, some call it clock, but the one thing that is different, one team than the other defensively, Ohio's been solid the entire afternoon. They've made the plays. Texas just trying to do it a little too much. And it's cost them here today.
It's a strong arm.
It is, no question.
It's a very strong arm.
And the blessing of a strong arm is even when you don't give it a hundy, it's still plenty, right? And I think just figuring out when to use your fastball is all part of being a young infielder. Good look there. The foot's down. Tag hadn't quite landed. Dennis Williams all over that call at home plate.
That's a skill, to be able to keep that foot down on the plate. Usually it pops up.
What do you think that feels like as an umpire when you make the call and then it's just kind of confirmed for you through video? You walk it back a little more chest out.
Yeah. We haven't seen umpires. No umpires talk any trash yet.
They just, after it's confirmed, you can see a guy give a fist pump like, yeah, I got that. How am I gonna go tell everybody?
I told you.
I think, Berkey, we got another note from Notaro. 0.3% of Major League Baseball position players batted right and threw left. So Berkey actually named them all. That's going to be out number 3. There were 5 total in the history of the game, led by Ricky. But nobody better than Bob today, pitching and hitting. Bottom of the 6th, 6-0, Ohio.
Hey, everybody put your arms around each other. Everybody put your arms around each other. Let's go. Hey, it's do or die right now. It's do or die right now. I want y'all to know, every single one of you, I believe in you. A 6-run rally starts with your first base runner getting on base. Sure. Everybody find a way to get on base. If it's there, hammer it. All right, let's go. Bernie on 3, Bernie on me. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Manager Yost trying to get the crew going here. They got a 6-0 deficit. He could have harkened back to the Phillies yesterday, who had the 6-run rally in the bottom of the 9th to win it. They just need 6 to tie it.
If it happens in the big leagues, why not here?
Why not?
The long, long summer with the regionals and sectionals and districts. And eventually the trip here to be one of 20 teams still standing. It'll be the 2, 3, 4 hitters for Texas. Walker Yost trying to let it rip against the reliever Walker Osborne. Walker on Walker plate appearance.
Would be something if he walks.
Oh, I see what Eddie did there.
How'd you feel about that?
Clip it off. Yeah.
One of your better ones?
One of my better ones.
Raph, your thoughts?
I'm kind of thinking, what if both of them ended up as astronauts?
He went way out there.
Way out there.
Do you know why?
I'll let you tell me.
Well, if they landed on the moon, what would they be?
Yeah.
Well,
I thought you were going there. Oh, how about this? Walker, Texas Ranger.
I thought about that one too, especially being from Boerne, Texas. No, that's a great start though for Walker Yost.
That's how we start off. Good job, son.
That's how you get a good start to maybe a potential walk-off.
Oh, now we're getting walk crazy. So Merrick Code comes up, and you just got to give a 12-year-old just a little bit of hope. And a hit here, and things can change very quickly. We've seen it before. Cood pops it up and on a play. Yeah, it has been, Berkey, almost it feels like they're all just timing's a little bit off, just a click.
It's so fascinating how, I mean, you would expect the guys we see to come here and throw 72, 75, that you get a bunch of oppo foul balls. But we've seen a million of them today from Boerne against two arms that aren't premium velocity.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, 1-1.
2-1 outside.
Well, not a time to nibble here. Six-run ball game. If he hits a 2-run homer, he hits a 2-run homer. The last thing you want to do is allow them to build momentum by walking the first couple hitters.
3-1.
Sort of have to take here. Now, I don't think he's going to give Merrick Cood the take. But what you need is base runners.
Yeah, what that other man you just saw doesn't need are base runners. That's a hard one to second to Treadway. No, not in time. Feltner with a nice flip. Treadway's arm not good enough, but that really had to do with Cood's speed more than anything else.
Well, he threw a strike and he forced Merrick Cood to swing the bat. And again, when you hit it on the ground defensively, this team has been fantastic. The backhand plays, and then the bare hand. It's the only way you were going to get an opportunity there to turn it.
Next up, Chase Greco, a walk and a pop out to the second baseman. The strength of the team is up the middle, and when they have Feltner at third, you got 3 positions on the infield. And if you got Infante, I mean, really, that infield is really, really good for them.
No question. Definitely one of the big strengths of this club.
I got a Hunter Pence type swing here. Yeah, stance.
Yeah, it is. That's in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike.
Thank you for clarifying the stance.
The stance.
The swing is
the swing
just
is
Hunter.
Different. Yeah.
Hunter, that's Hunters and Hunters
Hunter
alone.
The on-deck warm-up routine.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. He called his knockdown 7-iron.
Hey, guys, 2-2. Play. Ball.
Good take.
Great take.
They've only struck out 4 times today. This is the team that lost to Washington 4-3 Friday. And in that case, they again had a lot of runners on. 3 for 13. 3 times they had runners on and nobody out, and they couldn't score. But this time, 1 into right, fielded by Frazier. It's first and second with 1 out. And a hit there from Case Greco.
Good job. What to attack when we think, Gloves? Hey.
Well, they're working the counts in their favor, and they're getting good swings. Right here, 3-2, forcing him to come into the zone thanks to the takes that he had on the off-speed pitches. Great hair, by the way.
Grande pelo.
Oh, bonito.
Casey Martinez is next up against Osborne, who just was disgusted with that last pitch he threw. This one is hit deep to right field. Frazier is over towards the line. He'll make the play. Taggen going to second and third are both base runners.
Not a great side.
That's it. Let's score a run.
Do they make a change here, or do they let Walker Osborne go?
Here, right? Aggressive read.
He just went over his 20 pitch mark. If you take him out, he'd be eligible to pitch tomorrow, but I don't think that's a factor right now in Nitschting's mind. He's just looking to end this thing. I think he's wondering too, like, you want me out here? The winner will play at 7 against New Jersey tomorrow. So he's not going to be eligible in that game. Patrick in the hole, the dive. It may have prevented one of the runs from coming in, but Texas is on the board. Treadway knocked it down. That's going to be an RBI for Carson Patrick.
Yeah, knocking it down saves that run as well. And that's what you're taught in the infield. Make sure you knock it down right here with a runner at second base. So you're up 6. No problem. Allow that run to score. Now you got runners in the corner.
Schrammick, that one looked like it was caught in the air. He still made the throw, and Ohio is going to survive and advance for a showdown with New Jersey tomorrow night. They win it 6-1.
Pitching and defense plays huge in Ohio this afternoon. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, Texas actually out-hit them. Right, but the free passes that Ohio was able to manufacture, and then situational hitting ends up being the difference in this one.
6-1 the final. Take a look at the bracket as it unfolds. New Jersey and Ohio tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Washington, the winner of our game tonight, which is about an hour and a half away. Pennsylvania and Alabama. Good to be with you, boys. You think about all the Walker references you want over the next couple of days.
Thank you.
Our producer is Joe McCoy. Our researcher and statistician, booth coordinator, Mike Notaro. For Chris Burke, Eduardo Perez, Jeff Sims, I'm Carl Ravitch. Back at 7, Pennsylvania, Alabama. Now, Japan, Czechia.
Ravi, thank you. What a diving play. You got here just in time for it. Mateusz Klimesh makes a tremendous stab on a rocket in an eventful first inning of Czechia.